match, this support will make no more allowances for complacency, even though the opposition St Mirren are still minus an away win. And judging by the Celtic formation, it doesn't look as if they're in a charitable mood either. With Didier Agathe making his debut, Chris Sutton and Henrik Larsson all included in the lineup. So there's potential for a veritable avalanche of goals. And back only 10 days after a toe operation, Paul Lambert, who, by the way, scored for the Saints the last time the Buddies won here at Celtic Park in 1990. It really has been hard going for the Saints, especially away from home. And of course, they're not helped by having to play Derek Scrimmager in goal, who's been out for a period. No disrespect to him, but I think it's going to be a very big test for him. And also for Graham Fenton, who saw service under Martin O'Neill at Leicester, and who I think has been rather naively less than complimentary about his former manager, who I think has retorted in the best possible way by telling him to do his talking on the park. And the referee today is George Clyde.
And all around the country yesterday, a minute's silence in memory of Scotland's First Minister Donald Dewar, who sadly died last week.
Well, given the statistics, I suppose the phrase foregone conclusion is easily to be right on the tip of the tongue. But anything can happen in football. At least that's exactly what Saints have to try and think about under severe pressure, as I assume they're going to be in this game. Well, they may say Celtic have edged off in the last couple of games, but they have the talent, of course, to fight back immediately. And that's a very nervy clearance by Scrimmager. Here's Agathe playing on that right-hand side. That's a decent ball in there. And not surprisingly, right at the end of it, Henrik Larsson showing his appreciation for the way that Agathe picked it up and then swept it across. Just a slight mistiming at the end there when he got underneath rather than over the ball. Trying to wait for somebody to come inside of him. Murray does. Neat little piece of play by Murray. Good football by Saints. Picked up here by Walker. Nicholson coming in again. Well, that was good play by St Mirren. That's the first time we've seen them taking any initiative from their own half towards a Celtic penalty, and it almost paid off. Here's Larsson now. On and through to Mirren. He should put it away, just over. Wonderful ball played through to him. And you could tell right away, he really does make defenders look ridiculous at times, the way he can turn so quickly. Well, you would have sworn he would have put that away. Petrov. Beautiful run by Thompson. There's the left foot in action this time. Well, he did very well to take it away to that right-hand side. Good possession, good control. St Mirren fighting very hard for the ball at the moment, and Tommy Boyd there again. Tremendous positional sense this man has. That was a vital interception for Celtic. Mirren, a little bit of space around him. Wants it with a left foot. That's a very good save. And Larsson slips. Well, I don't know what it is about the surface at Celtic Park today, but several of the players have been finding it very hard to keep their feet at crucial moments, and this was certainly one of them. Good defensive work by Agathe. The first time we've seen him in the ball. Roar of encouragement from the crowd as he's going in here. Tries a shot. Sutton tries to go for it. Really have organised themselves very well in defence at Mirren. Tom Boyd is there for Celtic. Not the best ball he's put forward. Picked up again by Gillis. Little ball played inside. That's not a bad ball. Just a little bit too hard. Turner went straight after it. You could see that pass coming from about 30 yards away. Amazing run forward. Really deceived everybody. He got his freedom. Followed on after the ball, but it just passed across him. Agat using his pace to great effect. And just touch away. Brilliant run by Agat as Larsson came in for the kill. Just touched away, and Celtic getting great benefit from the man who's playing wide right now. Twice in the game he's had great runs to put it in. Here's Lambert. Tremendous turn of pace. And away off the line. Thompson was in there. And Sutton it was on the left-hand side. Sutton was lying just inside there as that was taken by Moravcik. Well, that's almost suicide by Turner. And that just passed by Sutton. Well, the first real mistake that Turner has made in this game. He's been quite commendable in the way he's defended, but he gave the ball away far too easily. And you can see Sutton did have the opportunity to curl that round. So many Celtic attacks have just petered out right a bit here, but Thompson is in on it. Goalkeeper well out now Moravcik. There's a little touch across, and Scrimmager getting his fingertip to it. And the pressure mounts and mounts against the St Mirren defence. Thompson hovering on the edge of the box, and that's it! Sutton gets his head to it. Well, that was coming. The pressure mounting. Floating the ball high into the penalty area and causing this defence no end of trouble. And with the best of efforts of Turner, it couldn't be kept out. Sutton rising up brilliantly there. All it required was a touch. Yobi can't get to it. Fell to the wrong person, I suspect. Once again, Agat carving them up at the back as the half-time whistle goes, and Agat's contribution has been enormous to Celtic this afternoon. But that's the man who scored the goal. Celtic really ought to have been well up, much more than one goal in front. With the half-time score, Celtic 1, St Mirren 0. Well, the news from Easter Road has quickly swept round the stadium at half-time, and it's hardly caused a cloud of gloom to descend on the place. Very opposite, quite galvanised by that. But regardless of what happens in other places, Celtic must reflect on a first half in which they could have scored more, and against a team which has come out when they've had the ball and tried to play intelligently against them. That's made for a very interesting first half. Larsson. Lovely little touch on by Larsson. He'll get the ball back again. Beautiful play. And oh, he can't put it away. Well, he's going through one of these phases, Larsson, despite the great prolific goal-scoring touches he's had. I've now seen him playing in 3 games when balls just haven't broken to him kindly enough, and when he hasn't been sharp enough in the finish in the box. But he'll come through that period, and he's annoyed with himself for that. That's a very good-looking ball as Nicholson comes up. Moravcik is tracking him. He did a Moravcik on him, in fact, and that's not a bad effort. I think that almost deceived Gould and goal. I think he was expecting a ball played to the far post. As I said, that was almost a Moravcik touch there as he touched the ball round Luba and then went for goal himself. I would say he's the best player so far. McGarry made the run, intelligent play again. Kept the ball well. And that's not a bad effort. One of the best moves of the game. Sent in there by Nicholson. And Gillis tried to pick that up and put it away. Well, the back of Tom Henry, I'm sure he doesn't like Celtic being in the lead by 1-0, but I think his team has played exceptionally well today, especially in this opening period in the second half, playing possession football when they possibly can. Here's Baltacha. Will be with Renfirm. Overpowers them again, though. Here's Nicholson. Good faces for St Mirren. Ooh, that was an attempted back heel by Renfirm as Nicholson made the run on the left. Now Tommy Boyd setting the example, and that's too hard. Marvellous run by Boyd from the centre of defence after St Mirren had hemmed in Celtic for the first time in the second half. Here's McGarry. Boyd read that beautifully. Agat. Yellow ball just touched away. He went after the ball now. Lambert. He wanted a 1-2, didn't quite come off. Tommy Boyd. Celtic trying to turn the tide slightly here. There's a beautiful ball inside, and it's just passed again. Well, when that was touched inside, Thompson had made the run, intelligent run, and then pushing it away towards the far left-hand post. He's done that several times in the game, getting opportunities, and it's finished on that side of the left-hand goal post. Larsson, Agat comes in. Can he put it away? He's missed it. Once again, opened up there by Larsson. He did everything right. And the crowd were willing to put this in the back of the net. Yeah, once again, a rueful shake of the head. I think he played that just slightly too wide for him. And that was the back support that it hit. Yeah, free kick. A little bit of anger there, erupting between the two of them. Here's a shoving and a pushing and a jostling. One of these little eruptions that happen in the game, even though it's been generally a very composed match. Well, they should have taken all the chances in the first half, and they would not now be slightly labouring. Not much more than that, but making it more difficult for themselves than it ought to have been. St Mirren really haven't troubled Jonathan Gould, but they've kept good possession in midfield. Way by Volkeren. Neat play by Volkeren now. Agat. Petrov. This time St Mirren are spread out. Thompson cutting in. Will he do it this time? No. Very good save this time. And for about the fourth time in the game, Thompson has cut in. Down that left-hand side. This time trying to finish it with his right foot. Defied by Scrimger. I think he tried to shape it and curl it just a little bit. And it didn't quite come off. Decent ball to Agat. Baltacha, can he defend it? Agat brushing him away again. Frenchman holding on to the ball intelligently. That won't come off. Poor pass that time by Lambert. Waiting for players to come forward, and that was struck too soon. There was nobody in the Celtic half to any note, and I think he realizes it too. He didn't like that. Free kick. Very quickly taken. That's intelligent play. Now Thompson, can he rattle this one? Good defending by St Mirren, and especially Barry McLaughlin getting right in the way. Swung out wide there and touched away. Baltacha right on the edge of the box. A free kick. Very clumsy effort at that. Now this could be useful for Celtic. Larsson with serious intent. Ryan puts it in, it's there! Well, I said they had to relieve the tension, and they've done it brilliantly. Well, a whole cluster of players in front of him. You could tell by the mood as he shaped up to this that he wanted this himself. And look at the way he rifles it through. Well, it's going to be a free kick. There will be time for this. Larsson to take the free kick again. Well, if he put this one in, it would be something for the book. This is a much more difficult one. Outside of foot this time, and over by Healy. Well, once again, the youngster did very well to get himself into the box. The right place, at the right time, but the wrong judgment. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the two main goal scorers did it for Celtic once again. First of all, that header by Larsson Sutton. A very, very good header indeed under the circumstances. Just the merest of touches, and he knew what he was doing. And then at the end, as Celtic began to get slightly impatient, only one goal in it. A very deliberate aim at goal by Henrik Larsson. And that's class. And I think St Mirren do take some credit out of this game. Final score, Celtic 2, St Mirren 0.